So there has been a terrorist attack in France recently concerning the headquarters of the Charlie Hebdo magazine. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but basically it's a French magazine that does a lot of satire. And one thing that it was known for, and still is known for, is being very critical of religion. Now, recently, there was a depiction of the Prophet Muhammad in this magazine, and of course, butthurt Muslims were butthurt. And some individuals took it a step further and decided to take arms and kill 12 people and injure 11 others. Two of the people killed were police officers. At this point, I'm not even surprised anymore, given how easily Muslims' feelings are hurt. They are willing to go to war on the basis of the slightest amount of criticism towards their religion or their prophet. Like, everyone remember the whole Theo Van Gogh incident? Those Danish cartoonists that were killed? Anyone remember the whole fiasco surrounding Innocence of Muslims? That really shitty movie that was critical of Islam? Remember that? Remember how butthurt all those Muslims got? And how they were screaming for blood just because someone criticized their religion? And I know I've been very harsh in my criticism of certain groups of people, mainly Christians and feminists, but in my opinion, Islam takes the fucking cake and then some. Their feelings are so easily hurt that a cartoon would send them off the edge. Like, that's fucking crazy. Now, I know what everyone in the mainstream media is gonna say. Oh, well, those are just the actions of a few extremists. They don't represent the whole of Islam, or it's just not the religion's fault, it's the fault of the individuals. I have heard this line of rhetoric so many times defending Muslims and Islam that it is so fucking sickening to hear the mainstream media constantly trying to avoid addressing the issue just for the sake of appearing politically correct and so they don't get accused of being racist. I fucking get it, okay? I know not all Muslims think like this and want to do things as radical as this. But that doesn't automatically excuse Islam from the equation. In fact, I would say that it puts it front and center. I mean, no matter how moderate you are, you're still following the same ideology that says to kill, convert or kill non-believers, right? And you're saying this sort of thinking should not be criticized? You're saying this sort of shit should be defended? Are you mad? All forms of dogmatic thinking can and should be called out in an avenue as open as the mainstream media. And that includes those perpetrated by religious people and non-religious people alike. Just because you're an atheist, it doesn't automatically mean you are a skeptic. It doesn't automatically mean that you are completely infallible. But what people don't understand is that religion automatically blindsides you to skepticism. You are discouraged from being a skeptic. You are encouraged to think and believe without evidence. You are encouraged to accept things at face value, hold them to the center of your morality as if it were the one and only truth. And for many religions, which teach some very horrible things like homophobia and racism, xenophobia, sexism, and things like that, this sort of mentality is very dangerous, especially when you couple it with the authority of a god figure, as these religions often have. If this really is the religion of peace that we're talking about, maybe Muslims should start showing us rather than telling us. Lead by example. Show us how accepting you are of non-believers. Show us that you're willing to cooperate and coexist with people who are critical of your religion. Show us that you are willing to call those out who do horrible things in the name of your religion. Otherwise, I can't take you seriously. May the truth always be heard. Peace.